I have Etat Libre de Oranges Tom of Finland. I believe they changed this one to they changed its name to Clean Suede. I could be wrong, but I think they changed the name. This fragrance was made by Anton Lee. He does a lot of the Etat Libre de Oranges. He's one of the better perfumers in my opinion. He's doing some interesting stuff. A lot of good brands. He does a lot of these Etat Libre de Oranges. He's done a couple Tom Fords, Cafe Rose, Zora Lime, I believe. Zora Lime's good. It opens up really limey, fresh, but then it dries down to kind of like a classic fragrance, like Dior's 1950s fragrance or Chanel's Pour Monsieur, something like that. I mean, not exactly, but it gives you kind of that classic DNA, but freshened up. You know, I've only really smelled it in passing, but I thought it was interesting. It's not worth 300 for a 50 ml. But yeah, Anton Lee, he's done Airs Perfumes. That's a good brand. Les Abstraits, Les Imitables. He's done a lot. He's done like some popular Versace fragrance, but he's a good perfumer. And if you like leather, I feel like this is a good one to try. It's, I don't think I would buy it, but it's up there as one of the better Etat Libre oranges, in my opinion. Maybe not the most interesting, but I think any designer or most of the designer exclusives could probably put this in a $400 bottle and people would probably think it's good. The dry down, I feel like it's this tonka bean, slight vanilla, leather, slight musk on the dry down. That's what I'm smelling right now. On the opening, I get like slight pine, there's slight tonka bean, leather. It's not overly pure leather like Tom Ford's ombre leather. I would say it's more laid back compared to that. It's not as loud as that. It's more in the middle kind of. I mean, it's not discreet, but it's not loud. I feel like there's not a lot of leathers that are really like quiet. I mean, there's some, but yeah, this one's kind of in between. But yeah, I mean, it kind of has it on the dry down. I kind of get that Anton Lee DNA. It kind of reminds me of the Tonka or vanilla in Les Imitables musk on the base. Surprisingly, I mean, they smell nothing alike on the opening, but the dry down, I kind of get that a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, it's good. I think a lot of people would like this. It seems like a lot of people that are into niche like leather for some reason. I don't think this is gonna appeal to people that are like super into niche, that like their hardcore leathers mixed with ouds and classic leathers and stuff. But I think if you want a nice smelling, mass appealing leather, this is a good fragrance. Yeah, there might be there's like this ambergris accord maybe kind of too in the dry down. Yeah, it does remind me of Mus de Sables by Les Imitables. At least the dry down, I mean, that one's more minimalistic in my opinion, but I think that has a little vanilla in it as well. I don't think they list that, but I think it's definitely in there. This one has a little bit more of it, I would say. There's a little bit of like vetiver or something in here, grassy, piney, but not much. But yeah, I mean, it's mostly for the bulk of the duration of this fragrance on my skin. It's like more of a suede leather, tonka, a little bit of musk, and a pinch of vetiver. You know, I don't want to say it's not a vanilla fragrance. It's just in there to smooth it out on the base. Like it's not this huge designer vanilla or gourmand or anything like that. But I feel like there's some in there. But yeah, this is an interesting Etat Libre d'Orange. I mean, it ain't the most interesting, but it's one of the, I feel like people can appreciate it. I don't really see too many people liking this one. But yeah, let me know what you think if you tried this one.